Hi everyone. In this video, we'll understand how you can use Freddy Copilot for developers for upgrading your existing Freshworks app from platform version 2.2 to 2.3. I'm Thakur Ganesh Singh, and before we begin, let's understand what are some of the prerequisites. To begin with, you need to have Freshworks Developer Toolkit available locally with a version 9 or higher. In my case, it's 9.10. You need to have Node 18 pre-installed. In my case, it's 18.17. You need to have latest version of VS Code Studio. Followed by that, you need to have a Freshworks developer account with at least one Freshworks product subscribed to. So in my case, I'm having Freshdesk and Freshsales Classic as two products that I have signed up for. Furthermore, you need to sign up for Freddy Copilot. For this, you can click on the link on the video, and if you already have a Freddy API key, you would be able to view it. If not, provide the minimal information required by the form to use Freddy Copilot. Furthermore, you need to have the VS Code extension installed locally. The current version at the time of recording is 2.07. So in this video, I'm going to use a use case that is Trello integration with Freshdesk. This is a application available in ticket sidebar of Freshdesk, where you can create a card in Trello. You can view the linked card with a ticket, and you can exchange the notes between the Freshdesk ticket to that of Trello. From the screen, you can see it's using platform 2.2. Which supports whitelisted domain, and it's built on Node 18 with FTK 7.2. The app.js shows you the available functions, in which you can see it's an extensive code with more than 300 lines of code. It's a little bit complex application that uses installation parameters. There are 5 in total. The Trello board ID, API key, and token, followed by the Freshdesk domain and Freshdesk API key. It uses the URL with path parameter and query parameters, and also the request.get method. Similarly, it uses various methods such as get, put, post. We are going to use the Freddy Copilot prompts to convert this existing application to 2.3. For that, I'm simply going to start my application by using FTK run. Since it has code coverage folder available, it will basically ask me to rewrite it. From the video, you can see there are a couple of errors given based on the current code. It says the get is no longer supported, the unsupported platform version, and the whitelisted domain option, which is available in manifest, is no longer applicable. Since I ran the application using the latest version of FTK, it automatically generated the FTK command along with the node version, and the whitelisted domain is not supported. So instead of me telling how to do things, let me use Freddy to do that. I'm going to simply use a command. Hey, here is my manifest, and can you convert this to 2.3? Freddy will simply generate the new manifest file, which I can replace, and I can relaunch my FTK. Again, here you can see the unsupported platform version and the manifest related, the whitelisted domain related errors are gone. I'm going to use the exact error message that I see at line number 97. It says get is no longer supported in request API. I'm going to copy the same message. Hey, I'm getting this error in the following code. So I'll simply append the code and say, can you fix it? Now, I'm not specifying exactly what I want to do. I'm just saying this is having some issues. Can you fix it? Now, what Freddy tries to do is generate the appropriate code, but sometimes it might not be relevant because I haven't given the complete context. In this case, it's trying to use the $request option, but I don't want to use that. I want to use instead something called as request template. I can simply specify I want to use request template for this, and based on that, Freddy will tell me exactly what I need to do. So the very first thing that I need to do is go to config/request.json. Since I'm using older platform version, this file is not available. So I'll go ahead and create one. Under request.json, I need to add the generated JSON file. So in this case, it defines getList SMI as the request template. To declare this, I need to go to my manifest. After functions, I need to append the request. So I'll simply put a comma and say under request, here is my request template. Now, under server.js, the function that I was using earlier, getList of SMI, I'm simply going to replace that with the generated one. Now, let's rerun our application. This time, you can see the error available at 97 is no longer there. Instead, I am getting the furthermore error, which is 112. So I'll repeat the same process. This time, I'll go to line number 112, select the same method. This time it is getMemberSMI, and pass the same and ask it to do it again. Now it generated the new request template. Since I already have one available, I'll simply copy the required section, add a comma and paste it so that it does not override the existing code. Furthermore, in request section, I need to make a new entry. So I'll say getMemberSMI. Followed by this, I need to change my server.js code and start my application again. So this time, the 112 error is gone. Now it's 127. I can repeat this process multiple times to ensure that I'm resolving all the errors that I'm getting. Once I have set up the context, I can use prompts like, hey, do the same for this code, and so on. Sometimes the generated code might have errors, so I can reprompt it, and by the end of the process, I should end up something like the available list of all the request templates with the definitions available in request.json, the modified code available in server.js, and my app running locally. So I'm going to simply go to the custom config page to see if my iparams are working. I should see 5 different installation parameters, 3 for Trello and 2 for Freshdesk. So I see board ID, API key and token along with domain and API key for Freshdesk. Now to test if my app is working, I'll simply go to ticket sidebar and append dev is equal to true. I can see there is an app called Trello Freshdesk Integrator with available options such as create card, view card and many more. Now I'll simply stop the application and we'll go ahead with the testing and publishing part. If you're upgrading an existing application, you can simply say pack and publish from Freddy Copilot for developer. If it is an existing application which you have modified and it is available in your customer app account, you can simply provide the app ID. So let's say there is an app with an ID like 326221. If I had this on my account and I say publish, it would have added a newer version. Since it's a non-existing application ID, it will throw me an error. So let's go ahead and publish one by providing the required information such as app name, overview, description and email, and simply click on publish. What it does essentially, it uses my Freddy Copilot key, and based on that, it publishes my app to my app account with the app ID available in appinfo.json. So I'll go to my developer account and see if I have a new app being created with the given ID. So I see Trello app being created with the app ID 113199, which is the one that we just saw. I can simply convert this app to a custom app by promoting it to live. That's how you can upgrade your existing application in less than 10 minutes.